Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the beautiful and perfect ultimate guru. With me is my co host, the world's only comedian, the Kanye of comedy,
Yeah.
Bryden DJ Beerbelly Proctor.
What's going on? Hello.
And you don't have to worry about a thing because we are here to help, and we are here to help you in particular, right now,
Are
who
you
is
fucking
listening to
reading
this.
this? Are you fucking reading
No,
that
I'm
off of your
not. I'm
phone?
opening up my Dear Abby,
Oh,
which I
okay.
didn't put in my. I'm trying to get to. I was trying to make it a smooth transition. Stop messing me up. I was trying to talk until I got to it, and you totally
Well,
screwed me.
it looked like you were just reading it, and I'm like, this is definitely the sloppiest version. And if you wrote that word for word, you're going nowhere,
No,
kid. You're going nowhere.
obviously I didn't. I have just my regular two sentences written down. Actually, see, I can do improv.
That's not what improv is. Jesus
It
Christ,
is
dude.
now.
It is not. It's not. It's whatever. It's fine. Listen here. You're the Amy Schumer of podcasting, okay? So
Okay, that's a really hurtful thing
no, it's true
to
on two
say.
fronts. One, because you're not funny, and two, because you're a fat pig.
I'm not either of those things. I am very funny. I'm so funny, in fact, that I can't live my life without people telling me that I should start a YouTube channel. I should start a podcast. I bet you could make money off of that, Abby. And I just sit there nodding, and I'm like, well, you have to kind of make a job out of it, and also like it's oversaturated now. And they're just like, no, it's easy. It's totally easy. I watch this one guy. All he does is play Minecraft, and I'm just like, yeah, but I can't. Like, it's not the same
Okay,
thing. And they're just like, no, you should do it. And I'm sitting there like, I've tried.
but all of the
Like,
I'm sorry, but all of the people that would even bother talking to you for the most part
yeah.
are people that just got the internet. They have AOL.com email addresses. Okay,
No,
they're fucking
I don't
idiots.
know. I don't know. But it's not just that though. It's not just that I'm
No, no,
funny.
no, no, no,
It's
no, no,
like
no,
if
no. Let
someone
me.
sees my art, they're like, you could sell that. And I'm like, you can't just do that. You have no understanding of the situation. I can't just become a rich art seller because I drew a picture
An
of an
arts
octopus destroying a
an,
city.
an art seller. That's what they're called. That's the official name. Listen, even I've sold some paintings. Okay,
I, I have not sold anything.
I've sold paintings. They're sitting in a dude's house right now above his fucking fireplace. It's awesome. They were
Does
terrible.
anyone want to buy a picture?
Hey, here's an even better
Okay, that
offer.
wait.
Yeah.
A drawn piece of digital artwork with conditions attached to what you can commission. And it
Yeah.
has nothing to do with me or animals
Yeah.
or anime girls or look, okay. Just forget I said
Yeah.
anything.
I didn't even catch that. It's good that you caught it. Yeah. So this podcast isn't working out, but you can head on over to onlyfans.com where
I did find out recently that that started out as like just a Patreon alternative. And so there were a bunch of people that got it early and are just like doing art or something like that. And then suddenly it's like,
well,
what does it mean to have an OnlyFans? Yeah.
oh, it's 100% pornography. And I remember they were like,
Yeah.
we're not going to do the porn thing. And then 3 days later, they were like, Dad, I like being rich. We're going to keep doing that. I did see on
Yeah.
Amazon, I think I'm going to get it. It's an OnlyFans hat. And that,
No.
dude, that sounds awesome. Also, I've been looking for a fucking Squirt Soda t shirt. So,
Yeah. Oh, God. I have some in the fridge right now. I thought about grabbing one, but I was like, I don't feel like having a soda.
oh, man.
Just drink it every episode. That stuff is good. Okay.
It's fine. It tastes like Mellow Yellow,
Yeah,
which
it's
tastes
good.
like a cross between Mountain Dew and Sprite.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't do the lemon lime sodas.
I usually just use it as like a topper for like crappy cocktails I made.
Yeah,
Just like
but
an ounce of it on the top. It's
why?
grapefruit soda.
Why? Why
If
not?
it goes with the flavors. I don't know.
Why not use
It's like
club
extra
soda?
carbonation.
Use club soda and grapefruit then. If you're so fucking dead set on it, like, why do you have to just be like, I know, let me put poison into my poison?
You're saying that I'm drinking poison. I've seen what you eat.
I eat fucking broccoli.
You eat yes, that's okay.
I
Never
like
mind.
broccoli. It's good. You don't like broccoli? What the fuck's your problem?
Broccoli is fine.
I like broccoli. I'm gonna have broccoli tonight, and I'm gonna have a soggy sub also probably tonight or tomorrow.
I had tuna mac. That's where you make Kraft mac and cheese, and then you put a can of tuna in
Disgusting.
it and some extra cheese.
Disgusting. Tuna.
It's
No, and especially tuna mac. That's disgusting. Also, I like my macaroni and cheese to be unadulterated with like things like bacon or hot dogs or any of that fucking
what about
bullshit.
just like some hamburger meat?
That's just called hamburger
It's
helper.
good.
That's a different dish entirely.
Okay, no, but you put it in the Kraft mac and cheese.
No, I'm not doing that.
Why? It's
Because
good.
unadulterated.
It's good.
No, it's pure. Mac and cheese is pure.
It's good that way too.
If mac and cheese were in prison with other foods, it would stay to
Uh huh.
itself. It's pure.
What do you-
Yeah.
It'll join the Kraft Brotherhood.
Yeah. Yeah. The craft.
Okay, we're moving into our Dear Abby segment. Thank you to everyone who does send in Dear Abbies. I would like you to, as you're listening to this, start thinking about a Dear Abby to send in. There's got to be something interesting going on in your miserable life that you could share with us and ask for our opinions on. I promise there's something.
I mean, or you, I mean, she's just asking you to DM her asking for pictures. I mean, just that's kind of the
No,
gist of what I've got. I kind of tune in
no,
and out, but that's what I got from it.
no. That's not. Can you pay attention to your own podcast and
Oh
listen to your co-host speak?
no, something about
No, you can't.
something about all you guys should DM Abby asking for pictures. I don't
No.
know. She said
Okay,
she'd
we're
send you a
gonna move
picture.
on. I did not. No, I mean I did, but not like that's not what I'm. Dear Abby, I wanted to use
Dear
the
Abby, what's
orange.
your shoe size?
I really hope I've never said that on air. You don't need to know. It's so bad. Oh my goodness. Okay.
She's got to wear bowling shoes everywhere. She's like, they're designer. It's like,
I'm like Peggy Hill.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Speaking
Okay.
of Peggy Hill and pegging,
Yeah.
Hank Hill's ass. So I'm just connecting all those things now. Hank Hill could
Okay.
never get pegged.
No, I don't think it would work.
Yeah, too tight of a butt. And then he got those glute support things when he was in the lawnmower race.
It's very strange that you're thinking about this.
I don't know. It was Peg, Hank Hill's ass. I think it's a
Yeah, there's
wonderful.
something wrong with you.
Yeah, that's just a normal line of thought for a person.
No.
Nah, I think it is though.
No.
I think it might be.
It's not. There's something wrong with you. Okay, dear Abby,
I'm
I
picturing
wanted
it
to
now.
use. Oh my gosh, goodness gracious! Please get help. I'm here to help you. You need to stop. I wanted to use the orange glow created by Canadian wildfire smoke to cosplay as Ryan Gosling's character in Blade Runner 2049, and he
Okay.
sent a picture. Um, specifically in the shots where he's walking alone into a very orange abandoned Las Vegas. The problem is there are still cars on the road where I am, and I'm currently in the hospital after being run over when I refused to give up that stoic Gosling as replicant pose as a Toyota minivan bore down on me. When I get out of the hospital, I'm thinking of doing a Ken cosplay, but I'm very bad on roller skates, so I'm likely to break a number of bones again. My question is, how do I find my own Margot Robbie level hot Barbie who's also willing to take on the massive medical debt of a clumsy Ken who looks nothing like Ryan Gosling?
I think you should. I think you should ditch the Barbie idea and just do Drive.
Yeah, you could just behave extremely autistically and not like respond verbally when people talk to you and wear a weird jacket.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like how fucking sweet is that movie? It inspired fucking Hotline Miami, dude.
I,
Like, which is a great
I
game.
remember my husband. That's a cute game. Yeah, my husband has played that
It's
game
not
and
a
liked it.
cute
But
game. It's
it's
gory as
adorable.
shit.
I think it's very cute.
Oh, it's a cute game. All of where you,
It's got lots of pretty colors
the music is fucking incredible in that too.
and the music is great. See, it's adorable. I think it's very
Say
cute,
that, but you just,
like a cute little puppy.
I think you kill puppies in the game. I'm serious. I think you definitely. I know for a
And
fact
they
you
were
can kill
very
puppies.
cute.
they come at you real hard. I mean, you had nothing else
Yeah.
to do besides like kick them or something.
No choice. No choice but to kill the cute puppies. All right, but what was I saying about that? Oh yeah, I remember my husband showed me that movie when we were dating, and he thought it was so great, and I was watching it. I was like, "Is this guy retarded?" Not my husband, but the but Ryan Gosling. I mean, my husband too, but I just didn't understand. It's like, okay, so it's about a retarded guy, but there's no like, yay, he won the trophy at the end like usual. I don't.
That's what makes the movie good, you dumb piece of shit. Let me guess.
Because the retarded guy doesn't get a trophy, that's what makes it good. I think that that's a little bit ableist.
I, it's like you probably didn't understand Nightcrawler either. Not a Gosling
I
movie.
didn't watch it.
Oh God, you got to watch it. It's fucking incredible. Not a Gosling movie, but that's a Jake Gyllenhaal, I think it is. Fucking movie. That shit was fucking amazing. About the paparazzi guy who's
Yeah,
descent
no, I
into
never saw
madness. Like, how are you gonna like sit here and be like, I like David Lynch movies and not watch like good versions with shit that he's not involved with because Lynch sucks, but like good psychological fucking films.
Did you ever watch What Did Jack Do?
No, did you ever watch the strange
No.
thing about the?
No, I'm not gonna. I said no. I said no like over and over.
The strange things about the Johnsons or whatever.
Dude,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, you embarrassed me so bad. I
Good.
should have looked it up before I told my husband there was a movie that Bryden said we needed to watch. Oh my goodness.
It's about gay
Never.
incest. It's
Oh,
about gay
never.
incest rape.
It's going to haunt me for the rest of my
Oh,
life.
you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
No!
It's rough. No, it's a really good short film. It really is, but it's definitely about gay incest rape.
Yeah, that was not. I don't think that was what my husband wanted to watch before bed that night.
Well, that's why you never get laid anymore.
I was going to retort, but I think that maybe that would be very inappropriate. I get laid plenty.
Bro, stop being so not trad. What the fuck is your problem, dude? You gotta be like Christian and
Right.
shit.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Anyway, go
Husbands
watch
and
this black
wives-
gay incest porn.
Husbands and wives, when they love each other very much,
You know?
even within a Christian marriage, they have a lot of sex. Okay,
No,
we're
I don't
gonna
think they
move
do.
on.
I don't think they do.
Move on into
I think
the
that
woman.
God. You didn't even answer the question. How does he find a bitch?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I think that you should just keep doing what you're doing. So the thing is, okay, the reason that Barbie is attracted to Ken is because he has the roller skates on him. He's never caught lacking. Okay, he's that kind of person. So you need to be the person who is prepared for any eventuality. You've got the roller skates. You've got the med kit because you're also a doctor. You've got everything that you could possibly need, and also you have to be a little bit gay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, one, you don't know what lacking means, and then two, you definitely should just be gay because Ken's definitely gay. Ryan Gosling himself is like, Ken doesn't have sex; he's above that.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have a dick. Yeah, it's a whole deal. So maybe
It's a whole deal. It's canon.
maybe listen, just tuck and tape, and then go out there and
Wear pink.
Oh, you should definitely wear pink. There's nothing wrong with wearing pink. Yeezy taught us that. Yeezy brought that into us.
Yeah. See. Okay. So the thing I think that he's not understanding is that Ken follows Barbie around like her gay best friend,
No,
and he just helps her with her shenanigans. Like he's just kind of there.
I cannot wait
You
for
just
this
have
fucking
to
movie.
kind of follow a hot girl that dresses like Barbie around, like a puppy dog, and also be very dependable and gay and resourceful and have the roller skates.
I think you should buy roller skates and follow women around the city. That's basically. I think we
Yes.
can agree on that. That's probably just get roller
I
skates.
don't know how else you would do it.
Yeah, you should definitely just follow women around the city.
So you're okay with advocating for that for our listeners, but not with arson.
Yeah, the arson's a crime with the following women around.
Stalking?
No, it's not stalking. You're just rollerblading around them. It's that you can explain your way out of it. That's a misunderstanding.
I will say though,
You
okay,
can't
have you
say
ever like
the arson was a misunderstanding. You can't be like, I don't know, I burnt this down. Oopsie daisy. Unless you're Paul Town. But
I think, yeah, I mean, there is direct evidence to the contrary. He's been on the show.
yeah, yeah.
We should have him on again soon. He was one of my
We'll
favorite
get
guests.
we'll
He's
get
so
Paul back
great.
on.
I just want to talk to him again. He was so nice. He was so nice.
Paul rules.
He's like the most sane, kind person that
Oh,
we've had on the
totally.
show.
Totally sane and
We should be
genuine.
buddies.
Definitely a genuine fella. Totally sane
Yes.
and
He seemed
genuine.
100% genuine with
Yeah.
me,
Uh-huh.
anyway.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Paul Town, if you'd like to come back on the show, you're welcome
Just
anytime.
fucking DM him. We'll get him back on next week.
He's not listening to
No,
this
he's not
anymore.
listening to this shit.
Someone send him the clips. Okay.
I'm just gonna
Every time
DM
we talk
him.
about Paul Town. Right now, he's not even paying attention to the show. Okay, but yeah, that's our advice. Good luck. Let us know how it works out. What was the dude's name that we got all the Dear Abbeys from way in the beginning? What was his name?
I don't fucking know. I don't remember last episode.
Do you remember he was like he went to the gas station and he
Oh
stole beef
yeah,
jerky?
yeah. That guy who was full of shit. Yeah,
It's Bill.
I don't fucking
I
remember.
don't know.
He kept calling
I
me
miss
Bryson
him.
or something. Yeah, I don't know. I hope he's dead. I hope he's in jail. I hope he took our advice and he's in jail.
I think that might be what happened because we did give him some pretty illegal advice and then he never wrote in again. So
You know, I don't know. We also used to have more listeners, which was never a lot, and then now
everything is
less.
fine. Everything is fine.
All
It's
right.
going fine. And we want to do the karaoke episode. I have a few applicants. It's going to be great.
All right. Well, why don't you actually do the show instead of talking about the show? How's that?
Okay, whatever. I think we're done with the advice for the Dear Abbeys, but we are moving on. The woman I'm in love with has a boyfriend, 2 kids from a previous marriage, and they have a dog. And she lost her welfare because they now share an account. Should I give up and try to move on, or is there still hope?
Wait, is that a Dear Abby?
No,
That's an actual like Reddit thing.
it was on Twitter.
I what?
What do you think he should do?
I think he should fucking kill himself or something. Like that's insane. Like what do you mean? Like what? That
Someone responded to him and told him he should propose, so I'm really hoping he takes that option.
yeah, and you know what? For her sake, I hope she takes that option too because there's no way out of her situation.
Yeah, it's kind of not okay. She has a boyfriend,
Yeah,
and
okay. I'm sure, Jamiroquai is a real nice fella, but
I'm
we
sure
all know
he's great.
we all know what's going on here.
All right, look, you either have to make your move and deal with the consequences, or cut your losses and run. That's your 2 options. I think maybe you should make a move. It sounds like a love story. It sounds really like a rom-com. There's all these wacky circumstances, like losing her welfare.
Yeah, you're not Kevin Hart, like this is not gonna work out, dude. Like, listen, a thing that 20-year-old men really need to hear is that when Harry met Sally, dated reference, I know, when Harry met Sally is not reality ever. All right, you should not be. Oh, I'm so in love with this girl. Guess what? If she's got all kinds of fucked up shit, that doesn't need to be your fucked up shit. You know how many women there are? Tons of women, and I guarantee they
There
all.
are a lot of women.
There's at least 10 in this person's town that have that same look and personality. All right? There's just go for the one that's not, you know, you're going to raise 2 kids, 2 not albino. I don't know if they're albino. Mulatto. You're going to raise 2. Is that an
Whatever the
offensive term?
opposite is.
Yeah, whatever the opposite is.
Mulatto?
Are you allowed to say that?
think
Is that
so.
offensive now or not?
The only people I've ever heard say it are racists and mulattoes, so
Yeah, I don't think it's offensive. It's a pretty word. I like it. It sounds
it's
Italian.
just like a technical term, and it wasn't. I don't think it was like it meant to be offensive when it was created. It's just like a type of person.
I'll bet Octoroon is definitely racist, and you can't say that because that one's getting like real specific about like you're 1/8 black. Like that's real.
That's a little specific.
That's
yeah.
a lot. But I think mulatto is like fine.
I think so.
They make cookies
Maybe
called that,
someone
right?
can let us know. Do they?
No, they're
No.
called Milanos, but
Okay,
yeah.
you got me for a second. I was like, wait a second.
I've seen those fucking disgusting disguised as classy cookies in the store. Yeah,
What cookies have I been eating?
yeah. No, I think you're still allowed to say that. Well, it sounds better
Yeah.
than mixed. You know, like mixed, that, which is like what people say, like, oh, I'm mixed race. That's not mixed. That sounds way
Yeah,
worse than like some fancy Italian sounding shit. Mulatto.
that's true. I agree. There should be fancy words for everything that's negative. I'm sorry. I, just, I felt bad about that before I even said it. I was it's like,
It's really good. Oh fuck. It's, no, I don't know. The point is, like, listen, you don't want two fucking kids, period, right? But especially if they're not
okay.
yours.
I feel like he could adopt them and then they're his, right?
But that's not true.
Wasn't that your argument last week when we were talking about the gay men who adopted children? You were like, "Oh, are you saying adopted moms are not real moms?" Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
Okay, because you were drunk.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my. Sound the alarm. What the fuck? Oh man.
I'm sorry.
You really got me. Jesus. What? Hey.
I didn't feel like
Oh.
that was a big gotcha, but
Oh
thanks
my
for
God, Columbo.
reacting.
Fucking great, analysis, Sherlock. You cracked the case. Like,
I'm so smart.
yeah. Oh, geez. What a fucking galaxy brain you are over there. It's,
I think you might be upset.
no, I'm saying to this young man who, I mean, if he's like in his 40s, dude, that's just par for the fucking course. Like, if you're in your fucking mid 40s, I bet he's gonna have some kids. That's just the way that it is.
Well, then they're probably teenagers at least.
Maybe. I mean, some hosts just keep the fucking factory going forever, But it's
Well,
like,
maybe you can have more babies with her then. She's obviously fertile.
I guess, but the whole deal is stop trying to make child rearing like it's like a cool thing that you're fucking happy about, and like you're not constantly covered in piss. And like making fucking, you're like, I guess I'll have the cold macaroni for dinner. Yeah, parenthood sucks dick, all right? You know what I did recently? I bought a new pair of Coach shoes. They're pretty sweet. Now, that shit rules. That shit rules. I'm sorry, you're gay, but dude, you don't want to walk into that. It's some other bitch's kids. Dad's going to show up. He's going to get out of prison. He's going to come back and he's going to want to see his kids. Then you're like kind of got to make cool with him. It's the whole thing. I guarantee you, to this gentleman, whatever you're looking at and you're like, I'm so in love with her, there are 10 more girls like her in your 50-mile radius right now, because girls have like 4 different types of personality.
You just go to the trailer park.
You can do that.
There's lots of girls with 2 kids and a boyfriend and an ex.
No, see, we're trying to avoid all of that part. That's the bad part.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got distracted and confused at some point. I was like, wait a second. You could find more of these.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
That's the part we're trying to get out of the situation. Get rid of that. Trim the fat, as they were to say.
Literally.
Yeah, I mean, she can't, she can't be that hot. I'm sorry, nobody besides Kim Kardashian is I have 4 kids hot.
What if it was Kim Kardashian? What if the person looks exactly like Kim Kardashian?
There's tons of bitches that look exactly like Kim Kardashian that don't have kids.
Okay, well, that's fair.
Kim Kardashian is
Okay.
like a beauty icon and has been for a decade, okay? Like, there's tons of bitches that want to look like Kim Kardashian and kind of do that don't have kids already.
Well, then
And
maybe you
you
should
can't-
just go find one of those.
And you can't date Kim Kardashian anyway because it's disrespectful to Kanye.
That's true. It is very disrespectful.
I mean, it would be cool to be Eskimo brothers with Ye, but like, you can't. That's his girl.
But he got a wife,
Yeah,
new wife.
Sensori. Yeah, I know.
which was
but-
weird. Do you see? He's like making her wear the weird outfits now.
Yeah, he did that for Kim. The whole reason Kim's a fucking
so
fashion
funny.
icon. He dressed her for years. I've been trying to let Erica let me do that. She's like kind of agrees and then says this is stupid to put it on. It's annoying because I dress way
Just
better.
you've got to like butter her up. You have to like convince her that
Why would I
she's
have to
like
put butter on her?
she looks like the okay,
She can
so
fit
she can
into the
fit
clothes. Yeah.
in it. First of all, you never. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that she. Okay, whatever. But
So now you're calling her fat? You've dug a hole and you can't get out of it?
you're having
She's your
such a
friend,
hard
dude.
time getting her into the clothes. I thought.
God
No, but
damn.
really, you have to tell her
So
how
mean.
pretty she
Apologize.
looks and how cool she looks. I'm sorry, Erica, that he is just so ridiculous. He's trying to force you to wear clothes. No, tell her how gorgeous she looks in them and that she's so cool and that it would like, it would like mean a lot to you and stuff. Like try the nice tactic.
Wait, so you're saying, hold on. Instead of
Yeah.
throwing boots at her and saying, put it on, you bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I don't know if that'll work.
Oh. I mean, you could try it and if it doesn't work, it's no loss. You tried it once.
I'm going to be like, you know what's in
It's not bad.
style? Bruises.
Heroin chic is back. You need bruises around your eyes. Just little ones. It'll be very calculated. Just right.
We call this look, I'd say I ran into a doorknob.
Your eye. How short are we talking here? Oh my goodness.
I got
Okay,
high
I'm
doorknobs.
sorry. The
I got high
logistics of
doorknobs.
that are.
I just be like, listen, none of y'all ever been to my house. I got high doorknobs. It's Victorian, okay? Like, it's high doorknobs.
So children can't get out.
That's actually a fucking brilliant idea.
That would be a good idea.
Holy
because
shit.
my toddler being able to open the bathroom door, I've talked about that quite a bit on this show in earlier episodes. He
Holy
stopped doing
shit.
it so much because I can hear him coming, and so I started going, if you open that door, and he gets scared and he runs away before he gets to it. I figured it out. Or if he does get to it, he does start to open it, I just start counting. Counting terrifies
counting?
that child. Nothing has ever happened to him with the counting to terrify him because it has worked every time since I started doing it with him. It never worked with my girls. They just ignored it. So I just didn't use it with him. And then I started, all I have to do is be like, I'm going to count to 5, 1, 2. And he's like, ah! Running.
You know why it works? You know why it works with the boy but not the girls?
Why?
Because girls are bad at math.
Why? No. I'm sorry, that was a weird laugh. That was a very weird laugh.
It was a great joke. I'm good.
It made me laugh even more because of my laugh. Okay. We are going to r/dead bedrooms.
No, boy. That's always fun.
Are you excited? Laundry over sex. Today, in couples therapy, she told me that she'd rather fold laundry
Pause.
than have sex.
Pause.
Yeah.
If you're already in couples therapy, pack it up. It's done. Nobody in couples therapy has been like gone out of it and be like, yeah, we went to couples therapy and definitely don't cheat on each other anymore. Like there's no way. Couples therapy is how do we come to an agreement to be friendly in the divorce. That's what couples therapy is. You know how I know? I went to couples therapy. Do you know what I am?
Yeah.
I'm fucking divorced, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
It ain't good.
I feel like there is a universe, there's a possibility where it could help, but it never does seem to. And I think it's the therapist's fault. To be honest, I think that most therapists are crap and they're in it because, for the same reason I thought about doing it for a little while, because I could be just a regular therapist and not have, degrees. I just need a certification program. It takes 2 years. Like, ooh, big deal. I thought about it because, I had a rough childhood and I'm really messed up and I want to help other people. Like, that's not who you want to be your therapist.
Yeah.
Someone who's just as messed up as you and because of that knows how badly you need help. Like that, you don't want me as your therapist. Actually you do. Actually, I am your therapist. I'm the only one you could trust. I'm sorry. Can we just delete all that?
Yeah.
I really just screwed up the whole show.
It's fine. Nobody's bought the
We
bit
are here to help.
that
No,
you're a
I am your
therapist or that
therapist.
you're not a man. I mean, it's the whole deal.
I'm here to help.
But
you, and I'm
you
the
know
best at it.
to put the spin on that. You know who are the best fucking people for like addiction rehab and shit like that? Ex addicts. So that, there you go. All right. So there is the
Okay.
messed up people. Because it's like, you don't want some guy trying to tell you how to fucking get off of junk who's like, I've never had a drink in my life. No, what you want is the guy who's
I
like, I
feel like
spent
that's a
35
different thing,
years
though.
on fucking speed. And he's like, I know how it is. Like,
I
that's
feel like
what you
that's a
want.
different thing though, because usually when someone's just like traumatized, it's not like, I've been there, done that. It's my brain also works in a fucked up way. I don't know.
So maybe that's the same for therapists, but it does attract a bunch of weird fucking people. And therapists are fucking gay. Like I've seen therapists off and on my whole life, and I haven't for over a decade. Never fucking will again. But you like just start a podcast. If you've got all kinds of fucking pent up terrible things happening, just start a podcast or start doing stand up or just like, I don't know, pick up a heroin problem and start
Definitely start a
jazz
podcast.
guitar. Like, don't start a podcast. The market's way too oversaturated. Listen to this podcast. People are
Listen
killing
to
me.
this podcast and send us a 1 minute or less voicemail message. Just record yourself talking and send it to me on Twitter at OctoAbbey with an I.
So
Anyway,
now we're
that's
at
what
now.
you
So
should
now
do.
we're at. Abby wants you to DM her, ask for pictures, and send audio of yourself to her.
Okay.
Something can't possibly go wrong here. I'm just saying, do whatever she says. You're in charge. You're the boss, right?
I don't know why. I can't do anything right. And everyone just twists what I say. They just twist it to mean the exact opposite of what I said. And this happens to me constantly in my life. My mother in law, for example. Okay, let me finish the post. And when we do have sex, she's distracted by thoughts of suicide.
Dude,
That hurt
holy
a
fucking
lot.
shit. Hold on. Wait, you're telling me that she's not like awesome in bed then?
Probably not. That's probably why they're in couples therapy, because he was just like, "Look, we have a dead bedroom."
There's two options. Either one, him fucking her makes her want to kill herself. That's bad. You don't want that, right? Or
It's that
two,
bad.
two, that's that girl you want where she's just like always thinking about suicide. And then that one, that's, you can get her to do anything. That's what you
But
need. That's what you
until
need,
she's
fellas.
gone,
Yeah, but that's the worst part about banging broads, right? Sometimes they
is that
stay
they stick
there.
around.
They stay there, and you're like, listen, it's like, okay, so picture this.
Okay.
It's kind of like if you ate a pizza, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day, the goddamn empty pizza box is still there. There's nothing good left. You've already had it, and you just can't throw it away. And
Why
for
is it
some
always
reason,
a pizza
because
box
everybody
or a
likes
car?
pizza. Because everybody likes pizza. Everybody needs a car.
Okay, but women are people, actual human
A
beings.
little bit. A little
They're
bit.
not an empty pizza box.
Listen, I've met tons of women that are definitely empty pizza boxes.
Okay, that's true, but you can't just.
I've never met a woman that's a car because cars are fucking useful. When I get inside a car, I get to go to work. When I get inside of a woman, I'm late for work. It's not. Am I wrong?
So you're saying that men should just go their own way?
What I'm saying is that men should ride women to work
Just piggyback.
just the whole way. Just like just sit on their back and then Fred Flintstone it to work. That's what I'm saying.
I could probably do that, honestly. These linebacker shoulders, I could probably handle it. I could make it all the way there. But then back would be easy, because then all the weight's gone. And you're just like, you know what? I could just run a marathon right now.
Oh, you're not running. You're still gonna have to walk like a Komodo dragon, dude. Like, it's just highways of men sitting on women as they just all force it to work.
It would be really good exercise. The average weight of women would go way down, and hopefully the average weight of men would have to go down so they're not like breaking their wives' backs.
What you
So
see?
it would solve the obesity epidemic.
Well, just imagine a stretch limo of ladies. You get like four of them. Just semis are just like.
Oh no. Oh no, what do we do with the 18 wheelers?
Yeah, I mean, of course you
It's
would
like
have
a
a few vans. You'd have a few
it's like
minivans
a
out there on the road, but
it's like a giant palanquin with like, like 100 of the sticks sticking out, and you just have women like carrying this giant shipping container to the warehouse.
damn, that's the world that I want to live in. That's it. Like that's. And listen, for the
You
libtards,
know,
that's how we solve the climate crisis.
you're right. No more gasoline. You would hate that world though, because when you order your stupid whatever's, your weird gold boot things, they wouldn't come in the mail very quickly anymore.
Well, no, you got to train them to like run real fast. We'll get some ones from Kenya or whatever. They'll be able to do it.
They are good runners.
It'd be amazing. That's how you do it. Like all the libtards are worried about fucking Handmaid's Tale. I've got a whole new hell for them. Like, actually, women are cars now. That's what we
Their
do.
car. It would solve a lot of
I'm
problems,
just
honestly.
saying. I'm just saying. I'm
It
a
would
visionary.
be exhausting a little bit.
Not for
That's
me.
a con. No, you would be fine.
I'd be doing great. Just be fun to rev up the engine too. You're just like slap them. And you're just like ah.
I was reading a lot about like people climbing Mount Everest, like quote climbing,
What do you mean
and they're just kind
quote
of
climbing?
walking up.
Okay, that's
There's
literally.
no, because I always pictured like scaling walls. I didn't realize Everest was just like because it's so tall, it's dangerous. But you're just walking the whole way. I didn't know that. I thought it was like one of the things where you're like
A
you got
rock wall.
the hook and no mountain climbing.
Are you
It's
talking
not
about?
mountain climbing.
You're
It's a
talking.
hike.
You're talking about like the like ice climbing, like ice wall climbing and shit, where they get the hooks.
Any rock climbing where you have people throwing the grappling hook up on the mountain so that they have to climb up on the wall.
Okay, yeah, Everest is not like that.
It's not that. You just walk up.
Okay,
Anyway,
you definitely
but
do more than
because I've
just
been
walk up.
okay, you walk up so high up
Hmm.
that you can't breathe.
Yeah, I know. They have to have
That's
oxygen
why it's
tanks.
hard.
Yeah, tons of people die every year over it.
Yeah, because it's cold and it's really tall. But
Yeah.
they don't climb rocks is the thing. But anyway, what I'm
And
trying
is
to
that
get
wait? Is
at,
that less impressive to you for some reason? You're like, actually, climbing
it's
Mount
less
Everest is
well,
not that
okay.
impressive.
The thing about it, okay, first of all, it's impressive like the first few times, the first 12 times, maybe even the first 100 times. But you've got okay, whatever. It's
You
not
would
impressive
die, you
anymore. But
idiot.
the
We would both
main
die.
thing is I always thought that it was supposed to be like a thrill-seeking thing,
It
but it doesn't seem
is.
very thrilling. They should be climbing the ones with the grappling hooks and
Do
the
you
weird ice picks and stuff.
not? What? Are you fucking serious? You would literally die. Everybody we know would die trying to do that.
Yeah. And it would be really stupid because you walked up so high you
Holy shit.
died.
Holy fucking
Like, can you
shit.
imagine how
Holy
lame that would be
fucking
if you
shit.
just walked up so high into the air that you just die?
Yeah, I get where you're
And you
coming
don't
from.
even like decay. You're just stuck on the side of a mountain forever. And if you're making a dumb face, you're just there because they can't send people to get you because those people would die too because
Yeah.
they walked up so high. They just
Well, and it's pretty cool that you become a landmark. I mean, honestly, now that I think about it, it's kind of how I want to go out. Like,
it's kind of cool.
I
You're
never
just there
decay.
forever because it's so cold and it never warms up enough to defrost you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's anyway. But it would be pretty lame to die from walking up too high. But the point I was trying to get at
It's fucking
is that
stupid.
because I was reading about this recently out of curiosity. I saw something on Twitter and I just started reading all kinds of things about climbing Everest and what's required and how much it costs and like
What's it cost?
whatever. It's like $50,000 because you have to pay the Sherpas to carry your stuff because if you're carrying your stuff, it's even harder.
Mm.
And the Sherpas are like they've lived there, like their people are from there, like they can climb up the mountain. They'll carry your stuff for money, you know. It's fine. But
How's
so
that a
you pay the
fucking guy?
Sherpas, you have to pay for flights. What?
How's that a fucking guy? Like I go to an
It's
office
just
and fucking go and meet with people and sit down and discuss costs of like various shit and
yeah.
all of that. And
Yeah.
all of that shit. And then like these people are just like, I don't know, I just carry white people's shit up the fucking mountain and then they die. Like that's
Yeah, and then they just I guess I wonder if they get to keep the stuff. If like all the people from the expedition died, do they get to just keep the stuff?
I don't think they bring it back down. They're like, fuck that shit. I've got ski boots
Oh,
already.
yeah. That's fair.
Like what are they
That's fair
bringing
enough.
up there?
But
Nobody's like up
you have
there
to
be like, oh, yeah, let me bring my Rolex with me to Everest. That's not happening.
yeah. Well, no, but I figure you could sell the gear. It's probably nice gear.
Well, it's probably the best gear. I mean, I'm not going up there
Yeah.
haphazard.
Anyway, so you got to pay for the gear and all of that. Actually, it was funny. One of the articles I was reading, it was from like there's a thing where you could go to base camp, do the base camp hike where you just go up a little bit and come back down. It's
Yeah,
just like really
most people
cold,
don't
you
go all the
know?
way to the top.
Yeah.
No.
So it's pretty safe. Like people aren't dying from the base camp thing, but it was like a CEO of a company like sent his people to like go team building exercise, and this was
Somebody
very
died.
obviously the assignment was come back and tell us what you learned about team building. So it had like these, it would be like, and yeah, and we had a problem one day where we had to decide if we were gonna, keep going because one of us was tired. And do we help him go back down or do we just ignore him? And like, that's the problem. And then he breaks it. He's like, it's just like when the first expedition from blah, 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 and like
Yeah.
7 of them died right at the summit before they could even reach because and the other 2 that did make it just kept going and they learned their lesson. And it's like, it was.
Yeah.
Anyway, my point the entire time is that you talking about women carrying men everywhere. I just started picturing them having to carry men up Everest, like in the Sherpas get the gear, and then all of that to get to that joke. I'm really sorry,
I
but you just have wives carrying their husbands up. It's like,
oh what well, no nobody's married to their car. And like a
oh
car, I'd get a lease. You just change them in every 2 years. You just
no, I didn't. But just sold on lots. Like
yeah,
this was I thought
just
this
standing there on all fours, like
like
just like
no, it's one thing to carry my husband around who I actually like a little bit. It's another thing to carry freaking Bryden around.
you're a
Actually, wait,
car.
you're smaller.
Yeah. Do you think I'm gonna go for an old model like you? No. I'm gonna get top of the line sports car, bro.
Yeah.
That's not even the right
What you
color I
want
want.
what you
That's not
want
even,
is a
I need jet black. I need a black
yes.
one.
Somebody from the WNBA.
Yeah.
That's what you need. You're gonna
Yeah.
win all the races. Just like drag races.
Yeah. It's gonna be great, dude. I'm gonna soup it out, like put bow ties in its hair and stuff.
Tokyo Drift would be a very different movie. Oh my gosh. I feel like we're helping people quite a bit today.
Yeah, I feel like we're putting a mental image in people's heads that not gonna leave a lot of brains for anytime soon.
Um, I don't remember what the question was that we were trying to give advice on. Oh, yes. The marriage is dead, and you are torturing this poor woman.
Why is
Honestly,
she this poor woman? We don't know.
she
Like,
wants to die.
okay, so do I.
Okay, well, poor you.
I
Does that
guess.
make you feel better?
No, who gives a shit? We don't know the specifics of like what happened. Was there more to the story?
No, that was the entire thing.
They've got
She'd rather
way
do
more.
laundry, and she wants to die.
They've got way more things going on. And honestly, the phrasing of
I think
that,
she's, yeah.
sounds like she was just being hurtful. All right, they've got way more problems going on.
Yeah, I agree, but I feel like it's just over. Like you can't hear that and come back from it, and you can't say that and come back from it. I don't know.
Unless they have
I
kids,
feel like
then they have
unless
to.
you've yeah, well then you have no choice. And you just kind of, I don't know, agree to disagree and sleep in separate rooms and I don't know, maybe you could sleep in the garage.
No, I think that what you should do is sneak up on her at night.
This I guess the problem will be gone soon. It's just gonna
Listen, it's gonna go one of two ways. I'm just saying,
I
sneak
don't
up
know
on
what you do. Okay, you know what? We're gonna move on. Actually, I think we might be out of time.
her. We got 15 minutes left.
Oh yeah, we started late. Why are we so dumb? We need to stop starting
Who
late.
is
The
the
whole
we? You
point.
got a fucking mouse in your pocket?
You, you needed to make a drink.
Yeah. And I won't remember this entire episode next week.
I know you will. I can say whatever I want right now, but I'm so nice that I refrain. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next story. I found a tracking device in my spare tire compartment placed by my husband.
Nice. All right. He's right. Next story.
I've had a sneaking suspicion that I was being tracked for over a month now. Last night, I went out with some friends and he knew exactly where I was, so I went through my car when I got home and found a cell phone connected to a battery pack in my spare tire compartment. I haven't ever been unfaithful or given him a reason to not trust me. I'm the
Liar.
I am some men are just actually it's a very common thing for the person who is cheating to start getting paranoid about the other person, so you never know.
I guess it could be like a projection thing.
Yeah. Or also just like a control freak, like she goes out with friends. Is she really out with friends? We need to keep tabs on her.
Well, if some bitch is like going out, like, if Erica was like, oh, we're going out to the club again and all that, I'd be like, all right, you're definitely just fucking cheating. They just figure it out then.
I She doesn't say club. Went out with some friends.
Well, are they going to Applebee's?
I don't know. If I go out with friends, I don't go to the club.
You've never been to a club. Like,
I've
that's
never been to a
just
club.
be honest here. You've never been to a club. You've never been anywhere fun. The coolest place you've been was fucking, a goddamn Sherry's Diner or some shit like that. That's You're an exception. You have no options. You can't possibly cheat on your husband. You have no options.
I, do, I
One time you
I
thought
really,
one time you thought a cashier was a lesbian. Turns out she was just promoting her Instagram. Okay,
I mean, that's okay. Look, it was her TikTok.
you have
Okay.
no options.
But she could have both been a lesbian and be promoting her TikTok.
I'm just saying you got nothing.
It's like how girls will give like their Snapchat instead of their phone number.
Yeah, that's completely different.
I just thought,
Yeah, I know. I know. You thought that somebody cared, and it turns out they don't. And here you are, alone. Alone in a room full of people.
I just,
Yeah. Feel
I
good?
just want to be happy,
Oh,
right?
no, 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 no. You're old. Nobody's happy. Nobody's happy.
You're old. Was that what I thought you were gonna say? Oh my goodness, where was I?
Oh,
I
where
haven't
were
ever
you? You
been.
were just inching closer towards death, actually.
That's true.
Yep, just every moment.
Every moment of my life, like an
Yeah.
inchworm.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. And you are hairy like an inchworm, actually.
I'm not that. That's not even true.
Your mustache is looking
My
great today.
eyebrows do kind of look like one. I just looked in face I was making, and they do kind of look like a caterpillar, though. Look, it's all like wiggly.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a good thing we're not doing video.
Yeah, I mean, you do look Armenian. You're right. You look like you should be
I
out there
do
in
not
Glendale
look
punching
Armenian.
protesters. Yeah, you're nailing it.
Okay, where was I? I have never given him a reason not to trust me. I am beyond mad, and I feel like this is obviously a huge invasion of privacy. I come to here to ask what I should do with the tracking device. He doesn't know about it yet. I've considered running it over or putting it in his car, but are there any funnier options? This relationship's over, so the tracking device was my last straw. So now I just want to have a little fun.
No,
She did
100%.
edit to add more details if you wanted to hear, but yeah.
Well, I mean, 100%. Find a man's gay bathhouse and drop it off in the trash can there, and then that way he has to walk into it and find out because they're real nondescript. And then that
Yeah.
way he has to walk into a man's bathhouse.
Yeah, there's got to be somewhere that you can drop it.
His
Yeah,
dad's house.
I
His
don't know.
dad's house.
Oh, that would be good.
Just
But then what if she's just like visiting? Like that's there's too much like
no, his dad's house at 3 a.m.
okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm onto something with this.
His dad's house at 3 in the morning. Okay.
That's the
That would be
funniest one.
good.
I mean, the bathhouse thing is real funny, but his dad's house at 3 in the morning is pretty fucking good.
Or it could, I don't, yeah. Yeah, that would work. That'd be good. It could be Chuck E. Cheese even. Who cares?
Oh my god, yeah, just bring, dude, just drop it off in an elementary school for no reason.
Or just like a strip club.
Well, then what's he supposed to do then? Just have a good time?
Well, yeah, but at least he would think his wife's going to the strip club. I don't
So he'd
know.
be really excited. He'd be like, "This fucking rules, fuck." Oh well.
Okay,
Anyway, what's
that's fine.
going on,
I think the
Diamond?
dad's house is probably for the best.
That's
Like
my.
a
That's
clown college.
those don't exist anymore. I looked into it.
Are you? There's no clown
Nah,
colleges?
Barnum and Bailey's Clown College doesn't exist anymore.
Well, do other ones exist? Was that ever? I thought there were just clown colleges everywhere.
There might be something, but it's like it's more of a technical 2 year degree.
Top 10 clown schools in the U.S., including reviews. Okay, let's
Is
see.
there one in Orlando? I can't do the acrobatics. There's no way I could pass clown college.
Clown school clarity. Get nosy about your clown type. Why
I
do I
would
want to study clown? What kind of clowning do I most connect to? You have to answer these questions before you can apply to find your clown school, okay? Are
I
you
would
ready, Bryden?
let's do this. Yes, because I would love to be a
Okay.
clown. I already have two red noses.
You do. You need more, maybe.
I
Okay,
would love it.
clown school
I'd love to have my
clarity.
own makeup too, like my own design. Because there's like a
Yes.
museum where you got to paint it on an egg, and then they go and store it there before you can trademark your clown face.
Okay, yeah, you should start working on that.
I mean, I have to learn to clown first
Okay, you're right. Okay. Why do you want to study clown?
because it's awesome.
All right. What kind of clowning do you most connect to?
I think more magic clown, but like probably bumbling
Okay.
fool clown. You know,
Yeah, I think that the second one fits a lot better.
yeah, just like goofy, like physical humor.
Do you want to perform or are you just looking for an outlet to expand your creative horizons?
What both? I mean, I definitely want to perform, but that's all I do.
If you want to perform or you're interested in the stage, party shows, or street performances, or some combination. Sorry, this is worded really badly. If you want to perform, are you interested in stage, party shows, street performances, or a combination?
Everything except street performance. That's homeless people.
Okay. Yes. How much time and money do you want to invest in training?
Um, as little as possible.
Okay, I don't think that's going to help.
Well,
If you
I
dream
mean,
about putting on big shoes, definitely check out Mooseburger, Clown Camp, and other listings via the World Clown Association.
I
Okay,
go with
we're
the big
looking.
shoes. I go with the big shoes. I like the big shoes. I'd like it if they honked every time I walked too.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to try to find. Okay, here, I found an email. I can email them for you.
Okay, do it.
Okay,
Just try to get me into clown college.
okay. I'm going to do that. I'm not gonna do it on air because we only have a few minutes left. But I'm gonna email them for you later. I'm gonna post the email here in the chat too. Um,
Well, you
it,
send it.
manager at worldclown.net. I'm gonna we're gonna email the clown people and try to find the best school for you. And you've got insurance.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you have to have insurance. You can't clown. Nobody clowns without insurance.
There's a convention and guess what?
It's in
You
Orlando.
missed it. It
Ah,
was in
shit.
Orlando, but you
Fuck.
missed it. It was March 20th to 24th, but maybe
God
next
damn
year.
it.
It's every year.
All right, next year I'm going to the fucking clown convention for sure.
Dude, it looks great. There's a picture of the clowns like lounging on chairs beside a hotel pool.
That's
It's just
the
in full
best.
clown gear.
I could totally be a clown, dude. I think I'd be a good clown.
I'm so disappointed. It was in Orlando and you missed
If it
it.
was, dude, if it was
Oh,
next weekend, I'd fucking be there.
that's I can't believe it. It was in March. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so yes, drop it off at his dad's house at 3 a.m. and then go home so that after he like shows up there and he's all mad, you're just sitting at home when he comes back.
And dress like a clown.
And dress like a clown. That's the most important part.
That would be
Or
cool.
you could just have a clown outfit sitting there for him And when he walks in, be like, I got you a nose, clown. And then it'd be like, mic drop, you know?
Why you gotta ruin it?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be helpful.
No,
Um,
if you're gonna buy a clown outfit, you better wear it. You're gonna buy him a clown outfit? He's never gonna wear it.
okay. Well, but okay.
No, I mean you're gonna put all that money into a clown outfit.
Well, she should wear the clown outfit then.
Yeah,
For sure she should wear the clown outfit.
and then
Okay, I
she should
agree. I
make a
think we
balloon
agree on
animal,
this.
and then honk his nose, and then go whack whack whack, and then leave, and then he'll be confused for the rest of his life. Because that's not a natural human response to any of that situation. And you just delete his number, block him, no text. You're already moved out.
Yeah, she does say that they've been together for 10 years.
Jesus, dude.
So she can't just and
So
she
she's not
owns the
leaving.
house.
Yeah, so
She owns the house, so she has to kick him out.
she's not leaving. They're just going to have a big fight. She's not leaving. People that are
Yeah.
together for 10 years don't break up. Like, without it being really messy and the courts have to. Like, the people that are together
That's
for.
actually divorce rates do drop like precipitously once you've been together for 10 years. Like
Yeah.
most divorces happen way earlier on because by 10 years you know if you could like if you're compatible or not, obviously, but also if you can just deal with the problems or
Yeah.
not. Like can I live like this? Is it worth it? Like you've decided by then,
No.
even if it's like not ideal, I would imagine.
Yeah, nobody's fucking perfect. Like every single person you're ever gonna fucking end up with, it just has to come down to like, do I like this person enough to see him every fucking day? It's never
Yeah.
gonna be magical. Nobody's a princess. Nobody's a manic.
Every woman is a princess.
They're not. They're dumb bitches. Every single one of them. They're fucking annoying. Because what's the old saying there? Behind every beautiful woman is a man that is sick of her bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just that's like look like Erica's the only woman I'm ever gonna be with again for the rest of my life. And I used to have a bit that went to the best of her knowledge, but which is a very funny joke. But I got divorced from that bitch, and no, I'm gonna be with Erica the rest of my life. Is she annoying? Yes.
Everyone is annoying.
Does she have more redeeming qualities than ones that piss me off? Of course. That's why we've been together.
I thought you were gonna say no. I really thought that was what was coming. I was waiting for it. I'm sorry.
No, I'm being sincere right now. I'm being sincere. I'll bet she would like
yeah.
a guy who's not a fat alcoholic piece of shit who thinks he's fucking funny and runs around like I'm terrible sober. I would just run around the house when I'm like bored because I'm like when I'm sober, my mind's constantly going, I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, she's like, go have a drink, is what she said. She's like,
Yeah.
go have a fucking drink and leave me alone.
I have a problem where if I'm completely when I'm completely sober, and then maybe I have a couple drinks like later that day or like even 10 minutes later or something, like just right after, I'll be like, "Oh, wow, I was saying some really stupid crap earlier." It's like the opposite.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of people saying stupid stuff when they're drunk. It's like I slow down. Yeah, and I'm just like, "Why was I saying that? That was a bad story. Nobody wanted to hear that." Like, what is wrong with it? And I shut up a little bit more, honestly. But I will say though, for like to be a little serious myself too, after being with my husband for 10 years now, we've been married for 10 years married. That's not even how long we've been together. I don't think anyone else would like I don't know how you go from like just like you have so many like inside jokes and little things that only he knows or like just personality quirks that only he would appreciate because he's had to deal with it for 10 years. Like I have no idea how you would even drop that and
You
find someone else. Like that would be just an absurd and massive proposition. Like you will never find that again.
You become too comfortable and too weird. Like that's the thing. Because it's
There's
like
no way I could speak to anyone else like I do him and have them not be like, what's wrong with you? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
well, it's kind of like the same transition from which I still pisses me off because like I swear to God, if it was up to me, I'd have my whole wing of the house. Like I prefer, I love being just by myself. It's a whole fucking big transition to go from years of living by yourself to having to live with another person. You know, so this whole thing. Because what I miss most about living by
I've never
myself,
lived by myself.
oh, it's a blast. What I miss about living by myself is like I get shit house wasted. Nobody gives a fuck, and I could just be like in the bathroom and go, I'm gonna sleep here, and I would just lay down on the bathroom floor for a few hours, and then get up and go, oh fuck, I'm kind of sore. I guess I'll go to bed. Yeah, I know, but I was just if I
Yeah.
fall asleep in the bathroom now, there's no way that Erica isn't like frantically trying to wake me up, like
Are you
something must have
okay?
happened. You know, it's like
Yeah.
no, I'm just a fucking alcoholic.
'Cause it's not
Like
a normal thing to do.
no,
Yeah.
but it was great. Fucking making new sandwiches late at night. I'm like, all right, peanut butter, pickles, mayonnaise, bacon bits, fry it, bananas. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
Delicious
I had
sandwich,
a
by the way.
night where I got like a very specific craving. I wanted a quesadilla, but it had all of like it had like refried beans and like salsa and stuff inside of it, and I just wanted it really really bad and then put sour cream on the top, you know.
It's
And
normal.
anyways, like 11:30 p.m. and everybody else is asleep and I was having some wine and just watching a show on my phone. Anyway, so I went to the kitchen and I started cooking. It wakes my husband up and he comes out and he just goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm cooking and drinking wine and watching TV. What do you mean?" And he's like, "Why are you doing this? It's bedtime." And then he just went to bed. Like he wasn't upset. He was just like bewildered. Like, why is this woman doing this? Like, what is going on here? Why are you not in bed?
That's the most
Anyway,
fucking
yeah.
boring ass fucking example in the entire
Yeah,
world. Like I
I'm
told
just
you,
saying,
I told you
that's what it's
hilarious.
like.
I told you hilarious things that I used to
You
do, and you're
did.
like, one time
I
I
cooked
made a
food.
quesadilla at 11:30. Tee.
I'm just giving an example.
Your example
I'm
sucks.
helping.
You're not
Okay, you know
helping.
what? Fuck you. I don't want to hear it. We're out of time for today because I
No.
can't listen to any more of his crap.
We
And
have a whole nother hour. Don't act like you're a badass. It's not going to do the whole fucking
I'm
Patreon
leaving,
episode.
okay?
Are you?
I'm leaving right
Oh,
now
okay,
and
good.
I am going to pee.
Well, I'm going to
And then
pee
I'll come
too. I'm
back
going
and
to
do
make a
the
joke. Yeah,
bonus
I know. Yeah.
episode.
Yeah. So, anyway, Egard watches.
eguardwatches.com/here to help. I don't even know if you have to do the here to help, but there is a page that says /here to help on there. Anyway, you go there and you put in promo code help, like you're screaming for help, like you need assistance, and you get 15% off, and we get 10%
So-
back to us
Something
if
like
you
that.
do so. So go buy a watch. There's some really cool watches on there. It helps us. It helps eGuard watches. They're like against the woke stuff, which you guys really like right now. Everybody really likes that right now, except for the woke people. So stick it to the woke people. You know, go buy an eGuard watch. And
Swedish.
also, yeah,
I
which
think.
is everyone knows that Swedes are super cool.
They're always on time or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what a
s-
Swedish person
I
even
think
looks
that's
like. I think they're.
Switzerland.
Oh. I don't know. I mean, like
Swedish people
Switzerland.
look like mice. Like there's something like a fully like ethnic Swedish person like they have these cute little noses and like certain like mouth shape. They look like cute little mice to me,
They have the
like
teeth.
adorable
Do they have
mice.
the big teeth?
No, not really.
Because that'd
I
be cool if
just I don't
somebody had like
know.
really big front teeth,
That would be funny. Yeah,
That would be
Swedish
pretty
person
good.
just a mouse.
Just
I
like a,
did know a girl like that that rode my bus in elementary school, and everyone made fun of her really bad. She had like straight up cartoonish, like Bugs Bunny buck teeth, and it was
oh
not her
no.
fault, and everyone made fun of her. It was really sad.
She's dead now.
Probably. Okay, we are moving on to please give us $1 on patreon.com/here to help podcast, and you can hear the bonus episode, which we're going to record right after this. That will be released this coming Monday. There are a bunch of other bonus episodes. Our entire back catalog will be there for you if you just subscribe. And thank you everyone for listening.